Danny Wallace and I am the Queen Bee. I grew up on the council estates of Preston and I was furious when I found out that the Queen was born the Queen. So I set about creating the I am the Queen Bee movement to help more people show up for Wise Up and Rising and reclaim their birthright to success. There's this quote that goes, aerodynamically bees should not be able to fly, their little wings shouldn't get their fat little bodies off the ground, and bees don't care what humans think is impossible, bees fly anyway. And so I wanted to create a space and community where we could do what bees do when they're building something new and festoon and link arms and help each other.
I need to get to know this woman. I need it in my life.
Who is this woman? I need a piece of that.
As a survivor of domestic abuse and homelessness and clawing my way back up from rock bottom, I wanted to be able to put my hand behind me and say, come with me, you don't have to struggle.
I had a dream of something that I wanted to do, and Danny, she got me there.
Georgia Smith!
How the bloody hell did I get here?
Often as business owners, we hide behind our businesses. But as the saying goes, closed mouths don't get fed. If you're not speaking about your business, who's gonna know about it? If you're not speaking about your mission and how you can help people, how are you gonna help the people you wanna help?
I just made a wish come true.
A speaking coach is somebody who's gonna be the hands at your back.
Wow, Danny made a wish come true. She helped me get there.
I'm buzzing.
It's life-changing.
What an amazing journey.
Oh my goodness me, I loved it. Oh, I loved it.
We actively encourage people to be themselves because that's the most magnetic thing about you. What people gain when they participate and be inspired is that spark of belief in themselves that creates a furnace, that creates a bonfire, that creates an inferno.
Wow, wow, wow.
It has been nothing short of life-changing.
It doesn't stop there. The community creates bonds and friendships that are absolutely forged for life. It really does become so much more than speaking.
How you feeling?
It felt like I'd picked up to this really enormous thing.
That was awesome.
Epic.
Phenomenal. It was a bit more intense than I thought it was going to be.
Exhilarating. Went fast.
It felt amazing.
Exhausted.
Thinking at all about wanting to stand on a stage yourself or running a workshop, get in touch with Danny, you will not regret it.
You want somebody like that in your corner.
It was brilliant. The atmosphere was set, the stage was set, and I think it's smashing.
The Be Inspired Mastermind is for anybody who is ready to take the leap to the next step in their business. You can get in touch with me by following me across the socials at the Queen Bee Danny, or you can head on to my website where you can learn more about the incredible things that we do as part of IATQB. It's www.iamthequeenbee.co.uk. That's peace.
Good morning. Look at the state of this. This is where previously the big bee lives, but we take her off for the stage when we do Be Inspired. And Be Inspired, of course, was Thursday and Friday just gone. I am still recovering. And it's interesting because somebody actually messaged me over the weekend and went, why do you do things that need recovering from? And the answer is because it's important, because I put everything I have into the events that I run. I put everything I have into the clients that I work with that are a part of these events. I put everything I have in. If I put everything I have into that, then would it not be right and proper that I'm absolutely fucking knocking at the end of it? The answer is yes. So I have been recovering this weekend from what has been the best Be Inspired yet. It really was. It really was. I'm still sort of in this. It's like a did that just really happen sort of feeling. That's kind of how it is. It's a did we really just do that? Did we really just raise the bar again? Did we really just grow again? And the answer is yeah. All of that happened. It doesn't even feel like a dream, but I was so close to it all still that it just doesn't like, did it just happen? I wasn't quite ready to let go of it when I woke up on Saturday morning. So for those of you that are new to this particular environment, forgive the mucky wall behind me. It will be fixed over the course of today. But welcome to the show at Wise Up Rise Up Show with me, your host, Danny Wallace. I am the Queen Bee, international celebrity public speaking coach and fearless leader of the I Am the Queen Bee movement. And the I Am the Queen Bee movement is about reclaiming your birthright to the good things in life. So to your health, your wealth, your success, whatever success looks like for you. There are new people. Let me know in the comments if you're new to the show. Let me know if you're a regular. Don't be a voyeur. Talk to me this morning. I need you. I need your energy this morning just as much as you might need mine. So I've got some reflections of the last few days. I've got lots to tell you about what is happening in the next 2 weeks here in the IATQB world. So I want to know, how are you feeling? Who watching along this morning was at Be Inspired, who spoke at Be Inspired? How are you feeling this morning? Let me know in the comments who's watching along. I'm going to give you all a little shout out. Good morning, Amy Blaine. It was so lovely to see you live in the audience for the first time at Be Inspired Thursday and Friday. Sarah Parker, one of our phenomenal speakers, was talking about being more than a reasonable adjustment and was really flying the flag for Access for Disability. She was absolutely phenomenal. She tore the stage up. Vicky Head, our resident photographer, released some of the photos last night. If you haven't already, please do go and check them out. I share them on my personal profile, but also the Queen Bee Danny. I'll be sharing some of them sort of through the day today and over the next couple of days as well. But please do go check it out, Vicky Head Photography. And you can go and see some, you might even be able to spot yourself in the audience. But there's some fantastic photos that have just come back. We look at these photos and we go, look what we did. Was that us? And the answer is yes. Yes, it absolutely was. And we tore it up. It was phenomenal. Morning, SJ Lewis, former Be Inspired alumni, and also was on hand to help. She was helping us get rigged up and de-rigged as well. She was absolutely phenomenal. What a set of hands. Thank you so much. Zoe Brain, another one of our speakers this morning, watching along. Good morning to you. Good morning to Tanya Ibbison. How are you doing? Zoe's still recovering. Yeah, totally get it. It's really intense when we do these things. How the frig do you look so fresh-faced? I just don't have any makeup on. Literally just wiped my mascara off my face. Good morning to Leanne Elliott. Good morning to you, my darling. You're looking way better than I am. Morning. Charlotte Clark, Be Inspired alumni. It looked amazing. Gutted I couldn't make it this time. It was phenomenal. It was one of the best yet. It really, really was. We've got a newbie. If you are a newbie like this, make sure you go to StreamYard. There's a link at the top. Just click, give StreamYard permission to see us, and then come directly back, and then we can see who you are. Tan is a speaker who's still recovering. We've got Kathy Byam in the house this morning, came along to day one. She's a dear member of the IATQB team as well. Everyone and everything was fab. I was in the audience. Who is this? And it was more than I could possibly have imagined or hoped for. Truly inspirational. I love it. I love it. Good morning. Good morning to Sam Aries. Oh, good morning, all of you. I miss you all. I want us to, can we do it all again now? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. We absolutely can do it all again. So, yeah, reflections first. And then I will let you know what you can do to get involved, what you can do to start speaking about your business, and also let you know for anybody who's wanting to be a little bit cheeky and jump in to Be Inspired for next time in terms of being a part of the cohort and the mastermind, then you can do. All you need to do is get in my DMs and we will sort that out. We've already sold 3 spaces out of 20. The doors are not officially open yet. We don't launch until next Friday. But if you really want to get involved, then you can deal a place on early bird. Just get into my DM so we can arrange that. All right. It was the best. Thank you so much, Heidi. The best yet, Dan. You excelled yourself. Thank you. I think it's a testament to the speakers, and that's what I want to speak about this morning. So the theme for Be Inspired this time was taking up space, was allowing ourselves to say the things that we really want to say. That's what Be Inspired is all about. Let me get comfy, so I'm going to talk to you about some things. Be Inspired is definitely aimed at an entrepreneurial /business /personal development audience. That's where it's aimed at. And as we take up space, there are a number of things that us as global citizens of the entrepreneurial world, as people who are in business growth, that we need to consider. It's not good enough anymore when we speak about our businesses to just say, hi, this is what I do. All right. The important thing when it comes to speaking about your business is to say, hi, this is why I do what I do, and this is who I help. And every single one of those speakers shared on that stage ways that they could help people. It wasn't a pitch fest. It was a think fest. It was a note-taking fest. It was a learn fest. I'm just going to cough on that. Excuse me. It is no good anymore, and it's not good enough quality anymore when we go to these events for them just to be a complete pitch fest. It is really important that if you are speaking about your business, that your audience are able to connect with why you give a shit. And that's what we work on as part of the Be Inspired process. That it's so much more than just speaking. Like, yeah, we do the structures and what have you. We do the how to construct stuff. We do the presentation skills and all the things you would expect from a speaking program. But actually, what you come away with, and I'm sure all of the speakers will attest to this, is a much deeper and visceral connection with the reason why you do things. One of the things that people compliment me on is my ability to show up even when I'm tired, is my ability to get out of bed and consistently be here showing up for my audience. And it's because I'm so deeply connected to what it is that I do, so deeply connected to what it is that I do and why it is that I do it, that I can't not. If I don't show up, then there's a whole bunch of people that are going to go unhelped by what it is that I do, be that speaking, the Fly Anyway Foundation, whatever it is, the network, whatever it is that I'm working on. So learning how to tap into that, learning how to find that within yourself, and have you doing the same thing, being able to want to show up consistently, going from that being frightened of showing up consistently to wanting to actually making that happen and giving you the tools to be able to do that is worth its weight in gold. It really is. Telling people I train leaders to be consciously leading felt fucking good. I bet it did, Zoe. I bet it did. Heidi agreed. It was so engaging. Some of my favorite talks weren't even about the speakers' businesses. Interesting. And it is in this relationship forming when we speak that I broke a nail. I've been very busy. I want to go and get my nails fixed today because I don't feel like me. Like they need infilling. They've all broken off, and red nails are a power play for me. But yeah, excuse me. So when it sounds glib and it sounds oversaid, when we say people buy from people or people buy people, right? But it's very interesting that I've grown the business that I have, and this is going to change over on Instagram. That on Instagram and LinkedIn and even Facebook, I will mention regularly that yes, I'm a public speaking coach, but actually I talk about why I do what I do a lot. I talk about community a lot. I talk about my values a lot. I talk about my stories a lot. And people gravitate towards me, then want to know ways to work with me afterwards, right? So I don't show up every single day and say, hey, buy my stuff. Hey, buy my stuff. Hey, do you know you can buy my stuff? You can buy my stuff. You know, do you want to buy my stuff? Buy my stuff. It's here's the reasons why I'm here. Here's the reasons why I'm showing up here. Here's the thing that I want to say. Here's the thing that I want you to consider. Here's the thing that I want you to consider about your space in the world. And I've actually not done a lot of the value giving, would you believe, in the speaker space. And that's going to change. And I'm going to be showing up a little bit more and turning the volume up because we need more people to come and get involved. We want to grow the community. I want more of you taking up space. The whole point of doing this, the whole point of the Be Inspired stage is that, and I love you to all of the straight white men, bear with me. I love you. It's so much easier for you to go and get those stages. It's not as easy for anybody who isn't that to get those stages. So what we want to do is we want to enable as many people as possible, not who just aren't straight white men, are more than welcome to work with me. I love work. I'm married one. I'm a fan. But it is significantly and proven to be more difficult that if you are not that, to take up space, to be taken seriously, unless it's like an awareness day. So what we want is the mainstream to become variety, the mainstream to become wanting to educate each other so that we become this unified community. That's what Be Inspired is all about. So if you're sitting out there right now thinking, I've really got something to say, I want to take up space, I want you to get into my inbox. And guess what? Next week, it's one of my favorite times in the IATQB Hive. So next week in the IATQB Hive, which is my free space, completely free, you don't have to pay to get involved with this, is you can come into the IATQB Hive next week. I'm going to set you some tasks every day, Monday to Thursday, that are going to help get you speaking about your business. We're going to help get you speaking about your business. It's called the Be Heard Bootcamp. I'm going to share even more on it over the course of this week. You can sign up to it for free, completely free. All you got to do is come and take part. And you can come and take part in your own time. But we're going to get you speaking about your business. We're going to get you taking up space. What is Leanne saying? Leanne Elliott, because of you and your story, I think it's time I told my story and got my arse up your end of the country. Then I could finally meet you live and cuddle Donny Beth Baxter. Leanne, absolutely, yes, 100%, my darling. I'm really scared about coming to Be Inspired. Oh, I was really scared about coming because I thought I'd feel out of my depth, but you and your community made me feel so welcome. I came in, this is Maddie, I came in as Amy Blaney's daughter, but left as Maddie Blaney in my own right. Thank you, everyone. And that is the point of Be Inspired, not just from a speaker lineup perspective, but from an audience perspective. Going to those networking events are all right, but they are scary in and of themselves. They're very formulaic, they're very old school. Whereas if we meet in play, we meet with our barriers down, we meet with growth in mind, we meet with connection in mind. My time is coming to speak on that stage. Being there for those 2 days, I realize how far I've come and how me taking up space is so very, very necessary. I never show as me on here, even when I get, oh, it's Helen Darby. Hello, Helen Darby. Who is this? I 100% recommend anyone to go and work with Danny. She has your back 100%. It creates such a beautiful, safe space. Oh, dogs, I'll get emotional. And no, I don't know if this is why I kind of retreat a little bit after Being Inspired, is because every time I look, it's a lot to receive. Like, it's a lot for me. I felt like I'd shouted it from the rooftop. This is my why. And you're just getting started, Zoe. You're just getting started. So going to networking events is brilliant and a great start point to be speaking about your business, because often at these networking events, you'll have to stand up and do like an elevator pitch, and that's like a stand up and do 60 seconds. Here's what I do. Here's why I do it. But actually, this is so much more than that. Nobody gets put on the spot, apart from if you volunteered or paid to do it, as part of the speaker lineup, right? So nobody gets put on the spot, but you are in an audience, a community of people who want you to do well. They're already rooting for you. So you could come along and have the experience on your own in a little silo and not talk to anybody for the 2 days. You could do that. Or you could go and put yourself on one of the hosted tables or mixed tables and come away with some lifelong friends. Come away with some lifelong support. Come away with our community. So for the people that have seen Be Inspired and gone, oh, I couldn't go there, they all look like they know each other. Half of them don't. Half of them do, because they've been to other ones and they realize how powerful it is. But half of them don't. In fact, it was beautiful this time to see so many people that I didn't know in the audience. I was a bit gobsmacked this time. And we've got the dates for the next one. The dates for the next one is the 29th of September and 30th of September. It's going to be in Manchester, really central location that's going to allow as many of you as possible. I'm in the north, and there is a lot the north has to offer. I will not be bringing Be Inspired down to London unless the event grows so big that we'll do it regionally and we know that we're going to sell it out. At the moment, we're still relatively small. So at the minute, the capacity has been about 100. We are now doubling the capacity and raising the stakes with regards to the venue and where we're going. We've already sold 6 tables and loads of other single tickets, which means had we been in our previous venue, we'd have sold out already, which is insanity, right? We'd have already sold out. So what we've done is we've doubled capacity, and I'm going to be announcing the venue in the next week or so. We're just going to get things finalized, but we're going to be announcing the brand new venue. It's going to be phenomenal. The brand new venue in just the next week or so. And if you are going to be part of that speaker, so Sophie Ragg, I'm looking at you. You're going to be in the room next time. You're not only just going to be in the room, you're going to be speaking on that stage because you were part of the cohort, which I'm so excited about. But you're going to be speaking on that new, bigger, better stage. Not that the size of the stage is the issue. Not that the size of the stage is the issue. We still create wonderful assets. We still create wonderful things. But what I've learned is we are now at capacity. One of the things that I spoke about as part of my talks, on Thursday. So I did a number of my talks. So I did a Flying Away Foundation talk, and I did my beautiful, beautiful project talk, in which I got in my undies on stage. I presented my talk in my knickers and bra next to a bust of my naked former self, because that's what I do. But yeah, as part of my talks, I was talking about sharks growing to the capacity of the tank that they're in. When I'm famous, I want to come back as a VIP. You're going to come back as a VIP. I've got absolutely no doubt in my mind you're coming back as a VIP. So yeah, when a shark is in a tank that's too small for it, it will grow to the size of the tank. So if we are in a small venue, we can only grow to the size of the tank. So we want to make sure that we're creating bigger tanks so we can have more people. So this beautiful, beautiful, glorious, incredible monster can grow. We can reach more people. We can grow as a community. You can meet more people. You can grow as a business. I really, really, really cannot wait to facilitate that for all of us. There's also, if you are a gold ambassador for the Flying Away Foundation, some networking meetings that we're going to, some different kind of networking meetings that we're going to be facilitating throughout the course of the year as well. So more on the Flying Away Foundation coming up in the next 3 to 4 weeks. If you signed up to be an ambassador, fret not, we've not forgotten about you. We're just getting this out of the way. And then we are going to be relaunching Be Inspired, sorting out the speaker lineup, completing the Be Heard program. And then underneath all that, we've got all of the Flying Away Foundation stuff going on. I can announce today, I don't know if I've announced this already, but the Fly Anyway is officially National Lottery funded, which is just phenomenal. We've started with our funding applications and funding bids from different places, sharing what we're doing and getting the funding that we need to have our project manager in place so that we can have things running really slick. That has come off, which is amazing. So we've got the Fly Anyway 10K coming up on the 1st of May. That's the next time we can get together as a community, is in Heaton Park on the 1st of May. That's when we're going to get together in real life. I'm going to be running 10 kilometers because I'm a dickhead for along with the glorious I've gone fuzzy, along with the glorious Sam White of the Freedom Group Services and Stella Insurance. We're going to be running that 10K together, and we're going to be jogging it together. If anybody wants to take part, if anyone wants to have a walk or a conga or a dance along with us, then you can. We're going to be sharing that in our emails this week. But the important thing is that I really, really want as many of you as possible to get involved in the Be Heard Bootcamp next week. The Be Heard Bootcamp, or the Be Heard Challenge, as it's formerly been known, is one of my favorite community get-togethers online as part of the IATQB community. What happens is I set you different tasks throughout the week to get you speaking about your business, to get you thinking about how can we sponsor you, Danny? I can pop you a GoFundMe, sweetheart. I'll pop it into the IATQB Hive and I'll be sharing it sporadically, both in emails and throughout. But you can absolutely sponsor me. We've got a GoFundMe set up. In fact, whilst I'm having a little chat to you, I'll see if I can find it. Search Fly Anyway. I wonder if it'll come up. There it is. Here we go. So we've only raised £100 so far for this. Copy and paste. Love you, Paulie Newton. Speak soon. If anyone doesn't follow Paulie Newton, please do go follow him. He is amazing. So this it is justgiving.com/crowdfunding/Fly Anyway Sister. It looks like this. This is the link if you want to sponsor the Fly Anyway 10K. So excited for the Fly Anyway Foundation ambassador support. This is so valuable and close to my heart. It absolutely is. But that's how you can sponsor me for the Fly Anyway 10K. I will pop that up as a separate post in the Hive and also across the socials. We hit 5K followers on Instagram. For everybody that's been sort of sharing their Queen Bee Dani profile, we are now over 5,000 followers, heading towards our next target, which is just ace. We're going to be hitting up TikTok and Reels in loads of ways. We're going to be everywhere. Is the challenge suitable for an on-paper idea? Yes, it absolutely is. Because, Claire, you don't need an established business to start speaking. I didn't have an established business. Here's the story of me and IATQB. IATQB wasn't established when I started talking about it. Similarly, the Fly Anyway Foundation was not established when I first started to talk about it. The idea is that we want to get you articulating in spaces so that you can sow the seeds, so that you can build audiences, so that when you launch an idea, that you already have a captive audience of people who are rooting for you. So you can be at any position. I'm getting excited and really super passionate about this, and I'm looking at you. If you haven't got a business, it's still okay. You can still take part in the Be Heard. So you want to be a speaker challenge. So the Be Heard Bootcamp. If you have done the Be Heard challenge before, that's okay. Come along and do it again once. If you've done it before, I don't know what I was going to say then. If you've done it before, there are different exercises this time. So don't worry. I'm not doing it again. I already know what's involved. People come back and do this challenge with me again and again. And we've been running this challenge for 3 years now. People come back and do this challenge again and again and again with me because their business grows so fast, or their business grows in such different ways that they've got to talk about their business a little bit different. So we're going to hold space for you next week to get your heads around that. Amy's saying, I do the challenge every time and bloody love it. Kim is tagging Debbie Lynn and Dominic Lavelle. You both need to do the challenge. Yeah, for sure. Come and talk about your businesses. Come and take up space. So first of all, it's a brilliant networking opportunity within the Hive. So people know who you are. Secondly, because it's a networking opportunity, you get to make great connections. Thirdly, you get to slay some of those fear dragons around speaking about what it is that you do. The I'm not enoughness. The what have I got to say? Who's going to listen to me? All right. And there are some pretty stonking prizes up for grabs. So in the past, the prizes that have been up for grabs have been everything from hotel hampers to a weekend away in Barcelona. So there's lots of stuff on the table that you can get involved with, which up to and including working with me. So yeah, there is lots and lots and lots to look forward to. So what do I need to tell you? First of all, Be Inspired tickets, early bird Be Inspired tickets. My phone is going absolutely mental. Oh, loads of you are asking to join the IATQB Hive. Good. Find it. Search IATQB Hive. It stands for I Am the Queen Bee Hive on Facebook. Come and join us. Invite your friends to come and join us. I'm looking for community champions over the next couple of weeks. If you are in the Hive already, I'm looking to see if you're inviting people in. I'm looking to see if, and do it with permission, by the way. Like, don't invite people into the Hive and just slam them in and just invite them. Make sure that they know they're being invited, because I don't know about you, but I can't chuffing stand being slammed into people's groups. I don't join. I just press the ignore button. I don't take part. But if you know that there are people in your network that need to speak about their business and they need some help doing it, or you know that they're not reaching enough people, or you're not reaching enough people, you need to be in that Hive. Happy to be a community champion. Well, there's a couple of ways that we could do this, SJ. Might want to have a little chat about this. Yes, we need community champions, but I'm looking for new community champions as well, looking for new people to come through, and I'm going to reward community champions. So people who are new or who are a part of the Hive already, I am seeing to see who is in the spirit of community, and I'm going to be rewarding prizes for it. Leanne, I knew Dani way before IATQB and saw and heard the growth, talking about it and growing it. The fluidity of your business is successful, and that's because, as I was saying to you right at the beginning of the show this morning, I know why I'm turning up. I know why I'm turning up. I'm so viscerally connected to it that I can't not. Like, I was tired this morning. I showed up maybe a minute or so late, but I'm still showing up because I want to be able to decompress with you guys as well. Like, there's a lot for me to break down. It's a lot for me to receive. There's so much love in that room. Like, I don't know if you can imagine. But there was like 100 people in that room, and being loved on by 100 people like that at one go is a lot. It's a lot. I had a little crack. I got off stage after we had this big ending where we had a Danny Oki at the end, and we had the words to Katy Perry song Raw up at the end. Oh, I love it. Loads of people are joining the eye. I'm going to turn my phone on silent. It's not very professional of me, is it? But I don't care. You guys don't turn up here because you want me professional. You want me saying the good things so you can have a think, right? I feel like I'm in some garage somewhere. I'm not. I'm in the normal studio. It's just we've taken the big B down for the show. Oh, Dominic, I can see you tagging some people in there. Fantastic. Please do come and get amongst this. You are going to enjoy it. It is so much fun. It's so much fun, and it's so revealing, like the things that are holding us back, and we work on that and hold space for that for each other together so that you can show up more. There are people that have done the challenge before that now show up so consistently that they've grown their businesses, they've grown their social media following. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful. And then we open the doors to Be Heard, which is my speaking program, and Be Inspired, which is my mastermind. There are already 3 people that have signed up to that already. So you'll notice when I put my B back up on the board, back up on the wall tomorrow, there are already 3 Post-it notes on the Wings of Destiny. Can you believe it? So if you were wanting to speak to me about Be Inspired, come and get in my inbox, because I've got a feeling that when we officially open the doors, it's gonna go boom, boom, shut the doors really quick, because it's just gonna fill up. So there's lots of people I'm talking about even today. Like, I can't believe it. I get like, oh, we're gonna do it all again. So have any of you that are watching along this morning got any takeaways that you want to share with the rest of the community this morning? Like, please do let me know. One of the things that I always forget to check in with on a show of a morning is the Danny Wallace profile. If you're watching the show on the Danny Wallace profile, I will not be able to see. And look, there's 17 comments. I will not be able to see your comments. So, Beth is saying, I know so many people who benefit from being in this group. Beth Thompson is going to be a part of the new Be Inspired cohort. When does the challenge start? Monday, a week today. I was going to have a 2-week lead up, but I really want to surf this energy that we're all feeling right now. So if you know people and you want to get people in really quick. I'm going to share with you the links to sign up. Over the course of today, we're going to be putting out different links that you can get your email address in, so that you can get all of the information that you need. And we'll be sharing the prizes with you over the course of this week. I love it. Beth Thompson saying, press that fuck it button and just be you. Show up and just go for it. That's your takeaway. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, Sophie Ragg is coming to take part. We've got Beth Thompson and a couple of other people are just waiting to press that fuck it button and come and be involved. I found out of Be Inspired. I'm not just Amy. I'm the Amy Blaney. Hundreds of people believe in me. So now is my time to believe in me too. And it absolutely is. I love it. Okay, so let me just remember everything that I need to tell you this morning. 1, early bird tickets are now on sale for Be Inspired on the 29th and 30th of September. We are now just about halfway sold out, and they only went on sale on Friday. If you want to, so the early bird tickets are £150 for both days, inclusive of VAT, which is an absolute steal. The price will go up on Friday. The price will go up on Friday to £195, exclusive of VAT, which means it'll be £234. So you're saving over £100 if you get your ticket now. So if you go to imthequeenbee.co.uk/events, you can go and get your early bird ticket now for Be Inspired. Or you could host a table. So you could host a table, and that is £1,000 plus VAT. So that's £1,200 for 8 people. Still works out at £150, but that price won't change after Friday. Makes sense? It's going to be in Manchester. Oh, I love this. I've seen all of the speakers at Be Inspired, seen them empowered and energized and surrounded in a bubble of love and support. It absolutely is. It's a complete steal. So the words life-changing are often bandied around about this event, and it feels really weird as me, as the producer of this event, to kind of repeat that out of my mouth. Is it life-changing? And the answer has got to be yes. The answer has got to be absolutely yes. Being a part of this event, even just in the audience, is life-changing because of the type of things that we share, because of the type of love that you feel in the room, because of the type of safety you will experience in that room. It's unlike anything that's out there. Because of the type of fun that we have, it is a real hair down situation. It is a real, seeing some of the things that I've been sharing. Yes, I turn up in silly costumes. Yes, I sing daft songs, but also create this safe space of love where we can learn together. If we think about the topics and the diversity of topics that we experience together, just this time, we talked about disability rights, how we as businesses can support people that are disabled, trans allyship, how we can be more, how we as a community can consider allyship. We talked about taking up space when we are not part of the mainstream. We talked about leadership. We talked about money. We talked about spiritualism. We talked about connecting with ourselves, how to find calm in the chaos. We talked about insurance. We talked about why would we insure ourselves? We talked about all of these things. A learning party. I love it. A proper party. I can't get Don't Stop Me Now out of my head. Every year, every Be Inspired, I find different ways. My job as an edutainer. I'm an entertainer by very heart. I try and think of different costumes that I can relate back to learning. And we've had obviously a Queen theme. So I was the Queen Bee. We opened up in a bee suit. I've been known to wear poo suits in the past. I was Freddie Mercury from Queen on Friday morning, and it was brilliant. Safe is one of the top words around Be Inspired for me. Yeah, there's no ego in the room. There's no ego in that room. And I think that for me was the important thing, that we don't meet each other in ego. Nobody's better than anybody else in that room. We have everybody from hairdressers to pop stars, from startups to multimillionaires in that room together. And there's no ego. There is no one person better than the other in that room. And that is the community that we've created. That is a testament to you guys allowing yourself to be open to this way of networking, to this way of being around each other. Is that it doesn't matter where you are. That yes, if you are a multimillionaire, you will need to surround yourself with other multimillionaires in order for you to move along. But there is this great strength in being a part of a safe community as well, that nobody pulls each other back with negativity. Nobody goes, oh, but I'm really trying and I'm really shit and I just can't make it work. It's a, hey, we, what was I going to say? Hey, I'm struggling with this. Who can help? So we celebrate our successes and we share our challenges. That's it. There's no, oh, I'm losing the will to live. It's the, hey, who in here can help with X, Y, and Z? And then we help each other do it. We swarm, right? Louise is saying, I'm late. We've just been on an amplifier catch up. Oh, I love it. Be Inspired changed my life. Fact. It's big. It's big. And I got off the stage. We did this Danny Oki, this Katy Perry roar at the end. And I had to walk downstairs and back. Mel Gizzy actually caught me because my kind of legs went from underneath me. And because every time I realized just how big it's getting, it's bigger than the last time. It's bigger than the last time. The energy is bigger. It's like, this is just, it's growing and growing, and I don't want the momentum to stop. So that's why we do the Be Heard. So you want to be a speaker challenge or the Be Heard bootcamp next week. That's why we put the early bird on sale, so that we can get you ready for the next one. So that if you want to be on as part of the stage of the next one, that you can speak to me about that now, and we can ride that momentum together. It's going to be doubly as big and doubly even better next time. Past cohorts, don't be upset when I say this. You'll get what I mean when I say it. Every time, the strength of our speakers gets better and better. And that's because I'm learning too. So even though I'm an expert in the field of public speaking, I make it my business in between cohorts to go and learn from world-class public speaking and speaking coaches and bring that learning back to you guys. So you're getting the best of me every time we go. Louise is just saying to Claire, I joined in 2020 when I had no business. 6 months later, I quit teaching and launched full-time into my new business. Louisa did that as part during the journey of working with us. That's kind of where Louisa went from there to now, and she's absolutely killing it. A waggle dance, that's exactly what it is. Where is the good stuff? It's over here. Bees communicate, can you believe, via the medium of dance. And what they do is, via the movement of their bodies and the energy that they share with each other, they tell each other where the success is, where the good stuff is. And that is exactly what we do. If ever we're not allowed to use the phrase be inspired, we're definitely going to call the event waggle dance. I love it. This time next year, I'm going to own that stage. You absolutely are, Amy. I've got no doubt in my mind. You're surrounding yourself with all of the right people. Right. I think that's it. So early bird tickets are on sale right now. Go to imthequeenbee.co.uk/events. You can get your ticket for £150 till 9 p.m. on Friday. Then that's it. The single ticket price goes up. If you want to host a table, you can. But those tables look like they're selling out already. When you know that, Malik. So those tables look like they're starting to sell out already. So you can host a table for £1,000 plus VAT. So that's £1,200, including VAT. Split that between 8 of you, and it still works out at £150 a ticket. All right. So if you do booked it, packed it, fucked off, I'll be there in September. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. I love it, Louisa. So Jojo Smith has 2 spaces left on her. So she already filled a table straight away. And now she's got another table with just 2 spaces left. So the Creative Sass tables, plural, there are two tables for Creative Sass. I know Joe Swan from Chocolate PR is hosting a table. I know Tanya Ibbison is hosting a table. Let me know if you're hosting a table, if somebody wants to come and join your table. If you're feeling on your own and you don't want to buy a single ticket, that's cool, that's okay. But you will be welcome. So on mixed tables, we will be encouraging you guys to like hang out together prior to the event and what have you, and facilitate that. If you are a ticket holder and you're in the pre-drinks and after party group, go in there. Let's go and celebrate in there together. So get your early bird ticket. If you want to be a part of the challenge next week, please get in the IATQB Hive to start with. That's where we need you. That's where it's going to be taking place. I want you to make sure that you are signed up to it. So you can only win prizes if you're signed up to the challenge. I'm going to share with you that link directly after the show today. So that's the Be Heard. It's Be Heard Boot Camp. I've got to pull myself back in. It's the Be Heard Boot Camp. It's different than the challenge. I'm not in the pre-drinks and after party group. I don't think. We'll get someone to hook you up. If someone's a ticket holder, will someone hook Kim Antrobus up with the link, please? If you want to be on that stage and you want to work with me and you want to take up space in the world like you deserve, then please do get in my DMs as soon as you're able. Because the doors open to the rest of the world next week. And I've got a feeling it's going to be an open and shut case. I've got a feeling that I'm going to open the doors to this and people are just going to, they already are. So if you want to be a part of the next Be Inspired Mastermind cohort or Be Heard the program, if the mastermind is too big for you right now, that's totally okay. We have the Be Heard program, which runs over 8 weeks. Get in my inbox and we'll see what we can sort out for you right now. But yes, am I having... When are you having a holiday? You'll still giving. Go fill your cup back up. I took the weekend off, Sam, but then I am at the end of May. So once our launch is done, that's when I will really press the reset button and just go and hide away with my family for a little week and have a little breather. But that's when that will happen. All right, my darlings, that's all for the show for today. Please do share with us your light bulb moments in the IATQB Hive. Go live in there, go share, go tell them what the experience was like. Go and get your early bird tickets. Host a table. Get 8 of your friends together and come and change your lives together and grow together. That's on the 29th and 30th of September, 2022. I'm going to go and get prepared for the next bit for us, which is the Be Heard Bootcamp. I love you. You're amazing. I am so proud of this community and everything that we're creating. I am honored to lead it. I am honored to create what I create in order for you to make the change that you want to change. I'm going to get booked on this week. Amazing, Kim. Fantastic. Right, my darlings, go and get your early bird tickets. Get in my inbox if you want to be a part of the mastermind. I love you. Have a phenomenal one. I'll see you later. Take care.